Perhaps no one, not even the closest associates of the famous actor Brad Pitt, could have anticipated that one day he would face such a profound emotional pain. Brad, once renowned for his handsome looks and exceptional acting talent, is now feeling a deep sense of loss as his biological daughter, Shiloh, has decided to file a petition to drop his surname. He's aware of Shiloh changing her last name and is heartbroken, a close friend of Brad shared. This is a major shock for Brad, who has experienced many ups and downs in his life and career. From blockbuster movies that captivated audiences to personal controversies that stirred public opinion, Brad has always tried to maintain his spirit and resilience. The image of Brad's immense joy when Shiloh was born remains vivid in the minds of those close to him. He always wanted a daughter, they recall. Shiloh, with her bright eyes and innocent smile, brought Brad boundless happiness. Since Shiloh was a child, Brad has always been a devoted father, spending a lot of time caring for and playing with her. However, life is not always smooth. In recent years, the relationship between Brad and his children has become increasingly strained and distant. Family conflicts, especially following his divorce from Angelina Jolie, have left deep, difficult-to-heal wounds among the family members. Shiloh, who was once Brad's pride and joy, now chooses to distance herself from her father. For Brad, Shiloh's decision is not only a shock but also a profound pain. He feels as if he has lost an important part of his life. It is hard to accept that the daughter he once loved and protected now wants to abandon his surname. This story, beyond the controversies and rumors, is fundamentally a story about fatherhood, about the pain a father endures when his child decides to separate from him. It touches the hearts of parents, making them understand more clearly that love and care are not always enough to maintain family relationships. Brad Pitt, despite his talent and fame, is not immune to personal life challenges. And perhaps, at this moment, he only wishes for one simple thing: to mend his relationship with his children, especially with Shiloh, the daughter he once cherished so dearly. On May 27th, on her 18th birthday, Shiloh, the biological daughter of the famous couple Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, caused a stir by filing a petition to change her surname from Jolie-Pitt to Jolie. This decision not only surprised the public but also shocked her family. What's particularly noteworthy is that Angelina Jolie was completely unaware of her daughter's decision. Angelina didn't know and can't comment on this matter, a source revealed. Shiloh hired her own lawyer and paid the fees herself to file the petition, a move that demonstrates her determination and independence in making this significant decision. It is currently unclear whether Shiloh's request has been approved by the court, but this decision will undoubtedly leave a lasting impact on those involved and the public. For Brad, it is an indescribable pain. He feels as if he has lost an important part of his life. As for Angelina, her daughter's independent decision and action without prior notice is a sign of maturity but also brings a lot of worry and surprise. Since Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie announced their divorce in 2016, the world has witnessed an emotional saga that not only revolves around the lives of the two Hollywood stars but also profoundly affects their children. Notably, since their separation, Brad has never been seen publicly with any of his children. This has raised many questions, and the story took a dramatic turn when new information was revealed in recent court filings. Imagine you were watching a movie, and in a dramatic scene, a former security guard of the Jolie-Pitt family comes forward, accusing Angelina of encouraging the children to distance themselves from Brad whenever he visited. If true, this would indeed be a major shock. One can feel the pain and helplessness Brad must experience as he tries to connect with his children, only to be met with coldness and distance. Let's rewind a bit. In 2005, Brad and Angelina met and began a relationship that captured the world's attention. They married in 2014, and during their years together, they built a large family with 6 children. However, in 2016, they decided to divorce, and since then, the children have lived with Angelina. She has custody, and Brad can only visit under quite restricted conditions. Looking back, the lives of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have seen many highs and lows. From their passionate early days, through their happy years together, to the current challenges and heartbreak of separation and estrangement. Their story, especially their relationship with their children, has touched many hearts because it's not just the story of famous stars but also a universal story shared by many families worldwide. And then, we cannot help but wonder, will Brad be able to mend his relationship with his children? Will his efforts lead to reunion and understanding from his children, especially Shiloh? Since the custody battle began in 2016, Brad Pitt has repeatedly accused Angelina Jolie of manipulating their children to distance them from him. Increasingly, people have come to believe this allegation as one by one, the Jolie-Pitt children drop their father's surname. Shiloh and Vivian following their older sisters in publicly removing their father's surname has sparked widespread discussion on social media. Some people sympathize with the argument that Brad Pitt is an unfit father, citing his past issues with domestic violence and alcohol abuse. However, the majority direct their criticism towards Angelina Jolie. They suspect that the actress, born in 1975, has been brainwashing the children for years and forcing them to choose sides. In fact, this is something Brad Pitt has repeatedly mentioned throughout the 8-year legal battle with his ex-wife. Those who have followed the once model Hollywood couple know that after filing for divorce in 2016, Angelina sought full custody of all 6 children, granting Brad only visitation rights. Meanwhile, Brad Pitt wished to share custody with his ex-wife. At one point during the lengthy dispute, Brad came close to achieving this goal. However, the actor, born in 1963, didn't get to celebrate as Angelina, born in the 70s, turned the tables by accusing him of colluding with the judge. In August 2023, when news broke that Angelina had invited their youngest daughter to be an assistant on the Broadway musical adaptation of the 1983 film, The Outsiders, Brad Pitt reportedly felt uneasy and disapproved. The Bullet Train star reiterated his accusations that Angelina was undermining his relationship with their children in documents submitted to the Los Angeles Superior Court on May 9, related to the lawsuit over their shared property, the Chateau Miraval estate in France. Angelina denied these accusations. The Lara Croft star claimed that every action of her ex-husband was intended to hide his abusive past. She had previously asserted multiple times that Brad Pitt had attacked her and the children on a flight from France to the US in 2016, which led to her decision to divorce him. However, Angelina has never been able to substantiate her claims. In 2016, the FBI opened an investigation into Brad Pitt and concluded that the Oscar-winning actor did not engage in domestic violence. In the first half of 2022, she anonymously sued the FBI for not charging her ex-husband, but this went nowhere.